Hi. Do you ever find that there's a gap between what you think you're communicating with people and what you're actually communicating with them?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Me llamo T-Bone, la araña discoteca.
Discoteca, muñeca, la biblioteca. Es el bigote grande, pero manteca.
Well, it might come down to style and word choice. Thinking about style and word choice will help elevate your writing to that next level, and the choices you make at the sentence and word level will influence how your reader experiences your speech. Now let's start with style. Style is all about how you write. Your style should reflect you, but it should also consider the purpose of your speech and the audience who will be reading it. Part of your speech's style lives in the tone. Is the tone of your speech formal? My fellow Americans, I'm here today to beseech you to take the COVID-19 vaccine. Informal? Now come on, y'all. You and I know that mass vaccination is the quickest path to a safer, more healthy, comfortable, normal world. Serious? That is why it is absolutely imperative that each and every individual get this vaccine as soon as possible. Funny? I mean, what, are you afraid of needles? That virus is more afraid of that little old needle than you are. Logical. Some may object to taking the COVID vaccine out of fear of getting sick. But if you do contract the COVID-19 virus without the vaccine, you're sure to be even more sick or emotional. I say this because I care about this country, I care about public health, and I care about you. Let's protect ourselves and each other because it's the right thing to do. It's okay to vary up your tone here and there, but for the most part, you want to try to keep the tone of your speech consistent overall. Now let's talk about sentence structure. Are your sentences long and complex or short and simple? Well, guess what? The best writing is often a nice combination of both. Here's an example. Giving financial support to small businesses to help them through this financial crisis will not only help them in the short term with work experience, but also in the long term perhaps imbue them with the entrepreneurial spirit that will help them help others. In other words, we'll not only survive, we will thrive. See what I did there? I took a long and complex sentence and then followed it up with a short, simple sentence, both toward the same point. Variety is the spice of life, and it can certainly spice up the style of your writing. Remember, former President Barack Obama was a gifted speaker and an award-winning writer. The guy was a Harvard law professor, so you know he could hold it down with the loquacious vocabulary. But what is he most known for saying? Something simple.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Now let's talk about word choice. Has your teacher ever left comments about your writing like these? Awkward, vague, vaguely awkward, awkwardly vague, wordy, wordy, wordy. It's too wordy. Well, that comes down to word choice. And the word choices you make can make the difference between a powerful speech and a confusing one. Clear and simple is often best. And you should avoid, or at least explain, acronyms and jargon. What kind of acronyms and jargon? So I was trying to take my pet to the vet to get them some TLC, but then I got there and found out I didn't have any CODs. So I said, I'll BRB, and I had to find me an ATM, ASAP, LOL. Anyway, TTYL. Also, specific is better than vague. So instead of just saying, poverty is bad, what if you said, if we dedicate 10% of our budget to the anti-poverty program that I propose, we should see a 20% drop in poverty. And make sure that any repetition of keywords is purposeful. For instance, don't do this. Eating too much sugary food is bad for you. Also, foods high in sugar may promote acne. Also, foods high in sugar lead to tooth decay. Also, foods high in sugar have been associated with high blood pressure. Also, foods high in sugar may also be high in fat, which can also adversely affect your health, especially if you also have diabetes. It might be better to say it like this. Foods high in sugar should be consumed with caution due to their adverse effects on health, including their association with high blood pressure, their promotion of acne and tooth decay, and the particular dangers of diabetes. Some final tips on style and word choice. Read your written speech aloud and ask yourself, does this word or sentence say what I want it to say? Does the speech sound good? Then ask someone else, maybe a friend, a parent, or a teacher, to read your speech. What questions do they have? Do they understand everything? So, to wrap it up, think about your style and your word choice. As a writer, you should maintain your voice, but at the same time, think about your speech's purpose. Consider the audience who'll be reading your words in. Pay attention to your tone. Is it formal, informal, or both? Stay consistent and clear so your listeners hear your joke or your solemn oath. Are your sentences simple and brief, or complex like a riddle and deep? The best of the writing is that coinciding a splendid blend of each. Make sure the words that you author aren't too wordy or vague or awkward. Be specific and clear and simple. Make sure any repetition is intentional. Now read the speech to yourself and have it read by someone else. Were your points understood and did they sound good? If so, your speech is in good health. Or, put another way,
Manteca, picote, gigante, pequeño, cabeza is nieve, cerveza is bueno.
Buenos días, me gustas papas frías, bigote de la cabra, es Cameron Diaz. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
What? It's 2009.
Word.